Hey everybody, give me 1 second. We'll get the show started here in a minute. Trying.
What song?
Give me 1 second. I just sent you an invite, Kevin.
Why you turning it down?
No, I'm doing my show. You there?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Or is it too loud?
No, you're good. You're good. I turned you up so that way, because I'm streaming on 2 different platforms. So, all right.
I think I'm using this. I think I'm using that mic. I hope so. I can't tell.
Well, it sounded like it was.
Yeah, so this mic, can you hear it?
Yeah.
Close?
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds like it at least.
Okay.
You know, I had 2 different locations I was gonna do tonight, but I can't remember what the locations were. So, all right. So we do have a special guest tonight, like I stated. Kevin, aka the Missile. He is not on. He is not on this platform. He's on the other platform that I stream on, as we all know. So he joined me. God, it's been what, almost a month? Over a month?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. It was like what, March when we got together?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe.
I think.
It's probably way before that.
So having difficulties with my background. So, but yes. Anyway, he joined me in March to the OK County Jail, and when I go to the events, I have that video playing. So
It's my first ever TikTok live, so bear with me. Never done this with anybody, so.
neither have I actually. It's always over on StreamYard.
So this is your first time on TikTok live?
Not my first time on TikTok live, no, but having a guest. So tell us a little bit about the Missile.
Okay, so Debizzle. A lot of people ask me how do I originate Debizzle. I used to be a gamer tag, but I decided to. Originally, it was spelled Demizle, and I decided to switch it up to Mizzle because I like to say "duh" a lot. So I guess it kind of correlates with me in some ways because it used to be a gamer tag, and now it's become an actual name that I use for all my socials. So that's how Demizzle came about. But when it comes to ghost hunting, Demizzle has been around for quite some time for ghost hunting. We started back when we were my brother and I. If you guys don't know who Ghoulie TV is, he, he does videos kind of like what I do. There's my little. But I was this camera guy for the years from 2018 up until whenever. We're still kind of going out together, but we first started ghost hunting back when we were probably 9 or 10 years old. My dad used to take us out to Hookman's, which is now Tillich Cemetery in Peru, Indiana, and we ghost hunted throughout the years. Even as high schoolers, we drive up there and show our friends all kinds of cool things we got up at Hookman's. But so yeah, the ghost hunting scene has been going on for probably a good 15 years, maybe, if not more. It's probably more than that, to be honest with you. But ever since I was 10, so I am 36 now, so that's 26 years of ghost hunting, I guess you could say.
Jesus.
So yeah.
That's a very long time. I know I called you.
Hopefully you guys don't hear too much of the TV in the background.
Yeah, that's all good. I mean, I was. Why is this not letting me? I'm going to share it out to my pages so that way it's. So my laptop, I like my laptop because I can do double screen, so I can like focus on the show and then Facebook at the same time.
So yeah, I guess I could say that I make videos now. I know I've already talked a little bit about myself with that, but I make videos now, which is a lot like what my brother makes. Slash, it's kind of like Ghost Adventures feel. I guess I could say if I were to like say it sounds like or looks like anything, I'd say Ghost Adventures. But I do about roughly. I try to make it simple, but I do a lot of videos involving obviously haunted places, but like they're about an hour long. I try to shorten them as much as I can, but most of them recently been about an hour long. So, yeah, I guess that's the way to sum me up there. I'm also a streamer.
Right. I mean, I know when we did our investigation, I had a blast that day, and some of the stuff that you caught while filming, that was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. That was a really good night. It was a great night, actually. I mean, that night was very active. So for you people that doesn't know about the OK County Jail, which is the old Kosciuszko County Jail Museum here in Washington, D.C., where actually I reside in, it's pretty much a home for me. And Kevin here joined me one night, and it just like kind of blew up. And that was the best night that I've had in a long time, but also the show doesn't really disappoint anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know what it is, but I seem to like in most of the videos at Ghoulie TV and most videos that I've made, and people are always like, "How do you get so much reaction?" It's like I don't know. Like I seem to bring the good when it comes to other people too, but I don't really like. Some people believe that we get a lot more evidence views that made a lot more frequent than most people. So it's just the aura. I guess we all have we all believe in it. As long, I think if you in your mind and your soul you believe that spirits are real, like they'll show up. But if you're too busy antagonizing them and like basically straight up antagonizing, then I guess they probably won't show up. But
I mean, does the antagonizing though can also lead to harmful things. So, but yeah, that show that show. My daughter's over here watching our show while watching me, and got me all kinds of confused. Why is our community so far up? What's happening? Oh, one of the animals something with it. Goodness. So, but yeah, I know. Like I said, I have your video live streaming. Well, not live streaming, but playing on like repeat on when I go to my event. And people ask me a lot about you. And I tell them that's why I asked for those business cards.
I used to do business cards, but not for ghost hunting, just like photography. But I don't know. I like to me, I'm just that's why I have the QR codes and stuff now. I just find it to be a lot easier to scan. That's why when I made the tablecloth thing that I made, I added the QR codes to make it quicker and easier for people to find the channel.
Well, yeah.
And the apparel, yeah.
But I mean, I have two sides of me. I have haunted memoirs, and then I have my historian side and my investigation side. So I don't have cards for the historian side. I have cards for haunted memoirs. But it's all pretty much. If you think about it, it's all tied in together.
Yeah, that's kind of how I have mine. But I mean, you can search my name up on multiple different websites. You can look up DUHMIZLE, and it's pretty much all core linked with each other. I've kind of kept it most of my name has been in the gaming. The dub missile that I just recently changed to has been mostly the field, but I pretty much switched all of my stuff over to that same name. So if I have a different name, I'm updating the same name for everything and hoping that nobody has the name that I have. But yeah,
I know there's a lot of
switch it like
different.
twice.
Yeah. That makes sense. And for you guys that can see over here on CT behind me, that is him. That's my favorite logo out of all the logos that he sent me. Just saying. But it looks so weird.
I'm seeing myself in the big screen shot, but I wonder if you can pull yours up. There you go. Now they can see it, which is kind of big because you don't see the D.
Right, right. But
it's the missile.
Yeah, I will go and make sure to. I switch the things around. What are you doing? Okay, I guess all my kids are gonna watch the show tonight while in the house.
I'm only doing it so that I'm able to see him.
Oh, Kevin.
Yeah, he's my favorite person.
Oh, you got a number one fan in your hands, Kevin. My son.
I watch all the
He
videos.
literally went and I logged into my Spotify for him so he can listen to all your music. So, uh, so it's been one of those days. Do you have anything coming up, like planned? Do you have anything planned?
I honestly thought about going back to Delphi.
Ooh.
Do like an actual, more of a documented side of that whole place instead of just the bridge. Perhaps just do like a walk through the town, kind of show different sides of what it looks like.
Yeah.
Of course, years after when the murders happened, but also kind of get like an updated from the last time I investigated for the actual guy. I have found out that there was a guy investigating the Delphi bridges.
Oh, is it?
Shortly after he was, but he had passed away. And initials I got correlated with actual initials of somebody who used to investigate it as a YouTuber out of Kokomo.
Oh, wow.
So I want to kind of go back and see if I can get him to come back and answer some questions. He was kind of just telling me throughout the video, if you guys ever watched the Delphi Bridge video that I made, it's like a 30 some odd minute video, but I believe he was the one that was speaking to me the whole time, and he kind of explained what had happened there. And as I'm there, which I thought was crazy, but I do want to go back and try to match that up with the stuff I've already filmed in the first one, but also kind of get more of a shot of the town, kind of like go walk around and show people other things too.
Right.
I think that's going to be a big one, and I might plan to do that maybe next weekend. We'll see.
Are you gonna swing by the fairgrounds?
Say it again.
Are you gonna swing?
Yeah, you're talking about next week. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I might do that video on Sunday, so I'm sure I'll be able to swing by that. Or I can do that Friday actually. But I don't normally tell people where I'm going. You guys are kind of getting a heads up. I'd rather be more of an art of surprise if somebody randomly there, but I never catch anybody. So
Right.
I had a couple run-ins, but there are family members that were or whatever. So yeah, like my biggest thing right now is go back to Delphi and do more of a complete walkthrough. How tiny the town is.
I heard
Also
it's
see
really
some really good food joints.
I heard it's really itty bitty.
Say it again.
So I heard it's really itty bitty.
Yeah, they have a pretty good sandwich shop there. I believe it's just called the Sandwich Shop. A really good sandwich place if you ever go to Delphi, Indiana. I believe they were opening a lot of time in the process of opening like a mini museum for the girls, mini like side thing. I don't know. I haven't been there since the last time I went there, so. But they do have also a really cool ice stand called Blue Moon. I think that's what it's called, Blue Moon, or not Blue Moon, Blue Cow, right, Blue Cow. It's actually like a froyo slash pizza joint. It's actually pretty cool.
That's cool. Yeah. So, I mean, if anybody has any questions when you swing by, feel free to ask.
Go for likes.
I'm good at these. I added silices that are not white.
Huh? What is for the likes?
The group
Oh.
got 209 now.
Hello, thank you for joining. No, I didn't. I was gonna prepare a list of questions, but I just did not.
I'm liking the stream up until I get to whatever the count is. I don't remember what it started. I liked it over 100 times, I think.
I know my son's over here continuously tapping his screen to like it. So
I can get you over 1,000.
hi, thank you for joining. So yeah, I was like, okay, I'm gonna prepare a list of questions, and I just didn't. But I've been pretty
There are
busy.
gonna be some pretty basic ones, but
Did you see what shirt I'm wearing today? I'm not wearing your shirt today.
that's all right.
Wait, did you design this one?
My brother did.
Oh, your brother did?
Yeah.
But I'm wearing yours Saturday, next Saturday, so.
Did you have a big turnout over there?
We usually do. Last month. And it was really rainy weather last month when we had our event there, and it was busy, like crazy busy. And I could barely get not even 5 minutes with it. Like I couldn't sit down for 5 minutes without somebody else coming up to the booth and everything. And a couple people actually sat there for quite a while watching the episode. We were asking questions, and so I told them where to find you and everything. So
Appreciate it. It's advertising me, I don't think so. Do appreciate it because it really means a lot because we definitely want to grow, and that's kind of the whole point of doing this collaboration is to kind of go back and forth on help each other out, but also make the show available for everybody else too. So I take turns with this random group, and I know Linda does too. Like we always group up with whoever you can group up with, but it makes it more exciting to have somebody else with you other than just trying to make content by yourself. Like my first videos I made were a little weird because I mean I'm used to talking to a camera, but like I was it was a solo video for the first two. I think it was the Hookmans and then the Delphi Bridge that I went to. I did 3 solo actually, but the other one was the Hookmans. I did Delphi and I did Monroe, not Monroe, the Miller Cemetery. Sorry, Miller Cemetery solo. So I'm trying to get people involved in the ghost hunting stuff, but it's kind of hard to get people involved.
It is. It really is. I know I'm going back to the jail on the 16th of this month. So I am hoping that because I'm going back with somebody that's never investigated before whatsoever. She wanted to go because she doesn't want to be touched by anybody. So I was like, well, let's just go. I have the spirits there and everything, and so we're going back. But it is different filming by yourself because, well, some of us like me, I'm not used to having guests on the show. I'm used to just going out here and talking about every week. And so it is different having somebody else on the show. I mean, I have a couple people lined up. So
Didn't you say you just recently was it there or somewhere else?
where?
I think you said you took somebody with you ghost hunting.
I am going on the 16th of this month.
Okay.
Yep, going on the 16th of this month, and she's never been ghost hunting before. So, and she wanted to go, and she wants to experience it. So we're like, cool, I'll take you where you want to go. Let's go investigate it because I'm always down to go investigate. And she goes, I don't want to be touched. I'm like, the jail it is because I have a connection with spirits. So yeah, we're going on the 16th, and she's never been investigating whatsoever. So,
You going back to the K County, I assume?
huh?
You going back to K County, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. So is that like your thing? Do you just enjoy going there? Or have you tried do you have any plans to go elsewhere?
I do have plans to go elsewhere, but right now, pretty much the jail is like my home. I mean, it's like literally 10 minutes up the road from me, and it's in my hometown. But it's been in the works. I'm hoping next year. I'm hoping next year it will get done. That I get to go to Waverly Hills Sanatorium for the first time. I've been planning it and planning it and planning it, and I wanted to make sure that everything's like kind of in place. I laid to the fourth fridge in my chair. It's not open. But I do want to go back to Randolph County Asylum. I want to go to the Stone Mansion, but nothing really in the works. I have more advanced plan than I do any actual investigation.
That's one thing I wouldn't mind going to is the Waverly, but I think it's like $1,000, and you had to have up to at least minimum of like 10 people or something like that.
I know.
Last I heard, I don't know if it's gone up since then.
I am working on it, and I'm going to make it an event page and sell the tickets and everything. And I had originally planned it like this was 2 years ago before everything happened. And I think you know what I'm talking about with that one. But I was planning it, and I was going to do just like my closest paranormal friends to go, and it would be like my treat. All you have to do is cover the hotel and all that. So I'm planning something, but I'm thinking about going ahead and making like an event page on the book, my other platform that I stream on, and just not doing a public investigation because I'm not going to do that just yet because I want to make sure I have like a co-host with that one before I do a big investigation. So it's in the works.
That's one thing I think a lot of people don't realize that like ghost hunting, I try to make most of my ghost hunts free, or at least something that doesn't cost money, but there are a lot of things that are just going to be spending out the butt to get into.
Oh yeah.
Most places average at least $300 or $400 just to get in, just for a few hours at night or whatever. But
I know I got
Randolph. That's another one.
Yeah, Randolph. I'm gonna go to Randolph too. That's in the works. That's in the works. I have been there. I went on a history tour once, and then I ended up doing an investigation, but I have not been back yet. But I want to go back. I have more events planned than anything, but that's okay. And I've been asked, like, what last event that I did, I got asked so much because I had like a lot of people come through and say like their kids are getting into the paranormal and wanted to start where I would start at. And I told them, I said, it's an expensive hobby. It really is. If you think about it, between all the equipment that we get and have versus like the locations like you, really, and so like I was gonna ask you this anyway, but since we're on the topic, what would you say would be your go-to piece of equipment to use on an investigation?
I go to what now?
Your go-to piece of equipment on an investigation?
Dude, obviously, I mean, most of my videos have been using my phone. So I would say using the phone apps is like my go-to equipment. But honestly, if I were to choose an average collection of tools, I would say the spirit box or ghost box of some sort where it speaks to you so you can actually hold a conversation. My biggest ones are the ones that you can hold conversations. So the K2 meter, I don't really care to know. I mean, a lot of times you can feel the energy there. You don't really need one of those. To me, it's more of a, okay, did I get cold chills? Because if I do, I'm probably in a good spot. And I don't see the point in the K2s, to be honest with you. But the millimeter is pretty cool. It's a way of interaction. So I do like the millimeter as well. But my obviously, like the top is either spirit box or using my phone for the spirit box side of the apps.
All right. So we do have a question over on my other platform. It is asking, Anthony Lewis is asking, did you ever feel like something has followed you home? And the ghost word app, is that what you're talking about, Anthony? Is that what you would use? So have you ever?
Time when I go to places, by the time I'm done, even when I left K County Jail, every time I'm done, I do a little chant that I give myself. A lot of times I'm wearing like obsidian, and I think that's what it's called. Yeah. And I'm wearing things that kind of protect myself there. I'm also like, most people don't know this about me. It's going to be the weird thing, the weird part that I could talk about, but I do have a background a lot in psychic things. So like I dream realistic events. I dream if somebody is around me, I will dream about them. Like, and I see that, and it's more of like a reassuring thing. But there's times where I have psychic happenings that have like things that happen that I can't explain. And I do foresee things, but most of the time I did a chant, and I say they're not welcome to follow me home and stuff like that. And as I'm driving away, so I'm gonna have to go back to the place that I got them from, and they're not welcome. But so yeah, I do a chant when I leave, almost every time. So
I
unless I
know.
really don't feel something, I still do it because you never know something's following you.
Right. Now with me, I'm not worried about the jail when something's rolling me home from the jail because I know everything there is good for the most part. When I leave a location, I tell them thank you for letting me come in and talk to you and getting to know you. But you got to stay here. You can't follow me home. And I'm always protected, like just like Kevin said. I have blue tiger's eye and Hyper light on my right wrist, and then I have black obsidian, howlite, moonstone, selenite, and amethyst on my left, plus an evil eye. I have an evil eye on my neck, and then I do have a tiger's eye pendant that's around my neck that you guys can't see, and then an evil eye around my ankle. Um, just because you never know, like when you're out in public, you never know what you're gonna pick up. Because think about it though, when you're out in public, who knows what happened on the land that you're in? Not unless you actually know that part of their like that history and like everything. But you never know what other people are gonna bring in. So
Yeah, thing I don't recommend is taking an item home. Like if you go somewhere that's even like nobody lives or whatever. Let's say there's something you found on the ground in a haunted place. I wouldn't take it home.
nope.
If you don't want spirits to come with you, I would take something. Even if the person who owns the house says, "Yeah, you can take that with you," heck no, don't do it.
So funny story about that. I had a viewer one time. It's been years ago now. He was watching the show. He watched the show like every week it was on. Like every time it was on, he was there watching it. And he knew that I was a paranormal historian and I was collecting books that had haunted locations in them. Like the haunted locations are books. And he actually sent me a book that he said was haunted. And I'm like, okay, go ahead and send it to me, not a problem. I get the book and there's nothing attached to it. And I still have it to this day. What is the name of the what? Name that has the robot dude in it was correct. No, what?
On this channel. It's like, yo, ooh, we're not doing it. Basically, money, but it's like a board game. Just play it. I don't know.
What game do you play, Kevin?
I don't necessarily have a game I'm playing right now. Let's
Oh.
have the game of the game.
My son just asked what about the little robot dude that collects that. What?
It's money.
What?
It's like items that gives you money. And you have to turn them in and it gives you money.
Oh, you're talking about Power Unite where oh, I don't know about that. It's like a arcade game slash there's an arcade game, there's it's a mixture of different arcade and casino and bowling and stuff like that.
Hi,
Let's
kids.
just talk about my live stream, my gaming. Because I've been playing that recently.
Oh, I don't know. But like I said, he's like one of your number one fans. He watches you constantly. So I will see you next weekend, Dave. Make sure you come say hi this time. Did you not recognize me because my hair was up? Because I wore my hair up last weekend, like the last event that I did, and like nobody recognized me. But I always have it down when I'm doing my event. So, Crystal ever cracked on you when you were out hunting? Yes. I have plenty of crystals crack on me when I'm out hunting. Hunting, yes. And then they get returned to the earth. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you're feeling better. So, Mr. Kevin, have you ever had a crystal crack on you while you were out hunting?
You said?
No, crystal attack. Crystal crack on you.
You need to stop doing that.
Like just a random like
You're gonna fall.
I know I
you're
am.
talking about like holding a crystal or sitting and it just shatters.
So, like, the one that you would have on you,
Yeah.
if it would ever crack, I mean, I have. I've come home. Yeah.
The most recent ring I haven't had any issues with. I still have it actually. Watch it break. Watch it break when I go to put it on.
Because I carry some in my pocket too, and I come home from Randolph County Asylum when I was out hunting, and it literally every one of my crystals in my pocket were like broken. I took one out and it just slipped out of my pocket, and it boom,
I'm at it.
shattered everywhere.
Speaking. There you go. Now you can hear me. So I actually had 3 of these at one point in time back in when we were doing Okie Pinokie. We did the video there, and I had 3 of them in that video. I'm pretty sure I had one on my thumb, and like, so I'm down to just one. I'm down to just one. So that pretty much, I firmly believe if it does shatter, that means it protected you. So
Right. Or it did its job. That's what I believe. And then I returned it to the earth. I ended up having my watch band break on me, and I had to redo my watch band. Yeah, I was so sad. I was like, oh no. And I'm running out of beads. So I'm running out of options for my watch band. Feel free to ask any questions if you have any questions. We'll both answer. If not, Kevin will answer. But like I did say, like I said, I was gonna have a different setup, and while it's not completely done, I'm happy with how I have my setup. I finally got it. I got my podcast table in. that holds my laptop and my cell phone. Whoop! And my son keeps telling me to stop moving in my chair because I'm gonna fall out of it.
My grandma said 100%, but
Ever felt drained from or a boost of energy? Yes. Yes. Have you ever felt drained or a boost of energy on a hunt?
Yes. That's happened more than a few times. Rhodes Hotel, Tillets, I've had it happen out there. Where else have I had that happen? Sorry. Monroe House. I'm trying to think of other ones. And then, of course, K County Jail. So,
Yeah, I know. Every time I leave from an investigation, it doesn't matter where it's at. I am so drained by the time I get home. And then the next day, I'm really groggy and just so tired that I don't want to do anything.
in shape.
You get his brother on that one. That might be his brother. So, yeah, I've never felt a boost of energy. I've always felt really drained.
I think the boost of energies to me, like when I do feel those, is there's probably a child present. I would feel like there's a child spirit that's trying to get your attention. Um, but I've had that happen before, where I actually felt like I got hit with a shock of energy, like instant caffeine rush. So I think that's part of the draining ones that I feel like. Okay, you want to sit with me? Okay. I feel like it's kind of like, you drink. You can't hear, baby, because we're busy talking.
He is so cute.
To be a part of the video.
You gotta be careful though. Hi, sweetheart. You gotta be careful though. Hi. You're too cute.
I feel like those are the ones that need you the most, because it's you get that boost of energy, and then you just get this instant drag right afterwards.
Oh yeah.
I feel like the ones that really, I don't know, I can't really say it's a great feeling that they get your attention, but there's the ones that will give you an instant shot to the temple. It brings me to my knees. Like, there's times where it actually makes me fall down, but I feel like those ones are kind of like, hey, pay attention, I got something to show you. Maybe I'm going to show myself somewhere. But that's a good sign to me when you're actually out ghost hunting, spirit hunting. You get those moments where you feel drained, or you get an instant like cold chill. Anything can happen. The hair stands up. Maybe you get the temple. Like, it's almost like something's hitting you through your temple. To me, you're in a good spot. So I can kind of tell you the differences between, okay, this is actually a place that's maybe haunted compared to places that are just like normal places. To me, that's a tall tale sign. When I walk in the door, I can kind of sense the energy in some way. Through whether it's through reaction or through like the emotions and whatnot.
So, what is your favorite room from any place you went to?
What's my favorite what?
Favorite room from any place that you have went to.
Say the basement of the Monroe House.
That is a good one.
That was a really good one, because I was down there by myself, and I found my dad down there. He ended up leaving me in the crawl space and leaving me in the basement by myself. So this is like before, a lot of people don't know this, but I went down there and went into that crawl space before Gooley did. I actually checked it out while he was filming with, I believe Preston and Dylan were holding the cameras for him.
Oh, wow.
And I went down there, stuck down there just to, kind of just get pictures and stuff and just get a feel for myself. And I found my dad down there. But he ended up leaving me. I ran upstairs. Not really ran, but I walked upstairs and I heard a little girl laughing behind me as I left the basement.
I think my favorite room. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I think I was down there.
Oh, okay. My favorite room is either Joseph's cell and or oh, I just lost his name. Where's Maya?
Oh,
My. No. I just like totally his name. Adam. So up in the jail, on the sheriff sides of the jail, there is a little boy named Adam that I interact with, and or Joseph, which is up in the women's side on the jail side. So those are my two favorite places in at the King County Jail. Then Lulu's room over at the Randolph County Asylum. I forgot Adam's name by accident.
How could you?
I didn't mean to.
Nothing. No.
I know I'm naughty, okay? I didn't mean to forget his name. So yeah, we're getting a really good show tonight.
Mom, I'm done for your likes. You got enough likes.
No, I don't.
I'm not giving you no more. You can ask your thing to do that.
Rude.
I gave you over 2,000 likes and I don't hear it.
Nah, it was just you.
That was all me.
I gave her 3.
You gave her 3. I gave her way more than you gave her. I don't want to hear it.
So yeah, it's
You got over a K.
Yeah, no more of this.
he's got his good with him.
All over the place.
You got Rubber Limb.
She's got the scoop. She's getting everywhere.
Oh goodness. Oh, I remember those days. And my girls still mess with that stuff. I remember those days. My girls still mess with that. All the slime. Hi, Rubber Limb. Do you not recognize me? Probably not.
You remember her? Really? Yeah.
Little still. Little.
Are you talking about her?
I want to be little.
Look, remember her?
Or this one?
Oh, you remember her too?
Oh.
Wait, no, you're gonna get my live shut down.
Oh. Yep.
No. Okay. No.
I'm going to tell you close.
No one scared you most, or one you had most fun with. Oh, okay. So we got 2 more questions. Which one was the most like? Where were you most scared at? Scared the most, and where you had the most fun?
I'd say the spot that I've probably been scared the most would have to have been. I would have to say that would be Jerome Cemetery, because I actually went there by myself. Even though it was during the day, I still got what I thought I heard of. But to me, it sounded like a pig, swine, whatever you want to call it.
Oh wow.
It's apparently, I think, what people would claim is the hellhound that haunts the cemetery there. I think it was only on the scared level because I'm in somebody's random town doing this in a cemetery, and I'm the only one out there, and I just hear something in the woods. It's just you don't know. You gotta be careful in nature too when you're out ghost hunting because you never know what you're gonna come across.
Right. Right. I know for me, when I went to the Randolph County Asylum to investigate, it was out in the barn. So that was a really we were sitting out there investigating, and it was completely open on the backside, and weren't watching behind us. And all of a sudden, I just felt somebody grab my shirt and tug, and then I watched my teammate's sweater getting literally tugged backward, and that scared me the most because couldn't see behind us, so we didn't know if somebody was there. So, where was the spot that you had the most fun at?
Most fun would be Monroe House, I believe, because of course that's just you know they apparently still have the dead bodies laying in the basement, and but they were told not to bring them up because the town didn't want the publicity, I guess. On top of that, plus they were buried already, even though it was under the house. They're like, just leave the bodies there. At least that's the story I've been given about that place. But just overall, I mean, we had a bat. I don't think most people don't. I don't remember if that's in my brother's video or not, but we had a bat swoop down our head, over our heads when we were doing a Ghoulie TV video. And I haven't visited these places yet on my channel specifically, but I was the camera guy for most of those videos. So I've been doing a lot with Ghoulie. But I say one of the other scariest places I've ever been to is called the Witch's Circle. And because I guess tall tales, a tall tale of it, whatever you want to call it, is when you go there. I can't remember specifically, but obviously it involved a witch, and people who visit there claim that they can hear people screaming, blood curdling screaming, as if somebody's being murdered. And that's part of the tale, and I didn't know this, but I went there with my brother, and during broad daylight out, we could hear. Oh, sorry. But with broad daylight out, you can actually physically hear. I heard a woman screaming. I said, okay, that's whatever. I'm thinking to myself, I was like, was that a woman scream or not? Because goats scream too. I think it's ghosts. But anyways, there's certain animals that actually can scream like that. I believe it's ghosts, but I can't remember which ones they are. But I was like, yeah, it's whatever. And then I hear a man, a real deep man's curdling scream. I was like, time to go. I was like,
right.
I wanted to investigate, but it almost sounded like somebody was it honestly sounded like a scary movie kind of style scream. I'm talking you're about to die scream, or you're trying to get somebody to notice you. But you're out in the middle of nowhere. You're in the middle of the woods there, so it's I don't want to. Most of that's probably private property, so I wasn't trying to go investigate that far into it. But when you hear screams like that out in the middle of what would have been a nighttime if we filmed there at night, but we actually left before the sun went down. And it would have been a pretty crazy video to hear that at nighttime too.
Right. I think my most favorite, the one I had fun the most at, was when me and you had our investigation at the jail. That was a very fun night. For me, at least, it was. So, but another question is about how about seeing shadow people peek around the corner? Have you ever seen a shadow person?
I can't really say they peek around the corner, but most of the time they're either already standing in the room or maybe they go by the hallways, whatever. I'm not really too. I can't say that happens a lot because that's bare minimum. I think to actually see somebody manifest themselves. But it is. I've had it happen. I can't really specifically tell you where because it's just random. But I've had that happen before. Very strange.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining. Give me 1 minute, Anthony, and I'll ask him that question. Hi, Chris.
Are you able to hear the mic and have it muted? No. Okay. Conversation. Okay. So our neighbor across the street was shining a laser in our window. He's one of our. He's a chill dude, but he was just playing pranks on us.
Yeah, we can't hear you when you have your mic muted. No. Nope.
Alright. Hey. What are you doing? One second.
Yep, you're good. So anyway, but yes, while he stepped away for a minute, I will let you guys know what is upcoming for me for Linda the Bear Historian. Next weekend I'm going to the Summer Arts and Parties Market down in Peru, Indiana. Peppy will be there. I think Kevin's gonna try swinging by. Um, and then May 16th I have an investigation, but May 9th I have another special guest coming on. Her name is Amanda. She is with Murderous Alchemy. She is a certified herbalist. I'm super excited to have her on. We're really good friends, just like me. And I consider Kevin a good friend. So if you want to join that one, same time, same place. But I believe she will be live with us on your guys' platform and not TT. But either way it goes, you can still hear them, you can still ask the questions and be able to interact with them. And then I'm hoping to get my one of my other good friends. Her name is Sadie. She is an amazing person on the show, also. So. So while we still have a few minutes here, anybody has any last minute questions, go ahead and pop them up. Anthony Lewis, I will ask him that once he comes back. All right. So, Anthony Lewis wants to know, did you see the witches' hats when you were there?
Witch's hat at the Witch's Circle?
Yeah.
I did not see it. Yeah, I didn't really. I when it comes to like folklore, there, I didn't. I guess most of the time when I tagged along with my brother, he knew more about the folklore than I did. So I prefer to just go there and investigate. More overall, but like doing it in a sense where you're kind of just winging it. But a lot of times when it came to visiting places with my brother, it was he knew a lot more about it than I did. But the more I get into my channel, the more I start growing my channel. I want to obviously look more into the folklore and whatnot. But when I'm filming with my brother, it was just
The Louisiana site. What do you mean? And who sings the Rising Sun? House of Rising Sun. Sorry, I cannot read tonight, guys. I am so sorry about that.
I didn't at the time when I went there with my brother. I didn't really know the folklore, so I guess I didn't know anything about a witch's hat or anything, unless there's like a certain thing there that shows, part of the folklore anyway.
Probably wouldn't be really hard to look up either.
Yeah.
We'll have to get your brother on the show. Oh, here's the front. So we'll have to get your brother on the show.
Yeah.
For Google TV.
Yeah.
Advertising.
Sure, people like to hear stories.
Huh?
I'm sure everybody would like to hear like his side of the stories when it comes to like some of the stuff I've said already, but
get both sides.
His perspective. Yeah.
Okay, so Anthony Lewis said if we ever go to the Louisiana site, play the song House of Rising Sun. It's supposed to help energy building, and he's looking at the singer now.
That was a long question. House of the Rising Sun, what'd you say? Like after that, because that's all I could hear.
He said that whenever you go to the Louisiana site, play the song, and it's supposed to help with energy building. And I asked him who the singer was so we can look up the singer. The animals sing it. Oh.
Is it like does a song make things better? As in like
There's not
you visit a
no.
place and you play it.
It's
What's
not
he saying
really.
now?
It's not really a question. It's more of a when you go to the site, play that song, and it's supposed to help with energy building. Just a few more minutes here. Maybe I can't even try it. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. How about what in the world is going on? Okay, there we go. My computer's acting all kinds of goofy now. Oh, okay. So the band's name that sings that song is called The Animals.
Okay.
Definitely will have to look into that. So while we still have a couple minutes left here, like I was saying, guys, with Kevin, um, I lost my train of thought. Wake Up Spirits, is that another song by them? But so we can you like I said, you can catch me and Peppy both at the Miami County Fairgrounds next weekend in Peru, Indiana. Oh, we have a question. Ever had a spirit come meet you at place you were ghost hunting at? Hold on. Let me put it on a bigger. Have you ever had a spirit come meet you at the place that you were ghost hunting at? Like, what do you mean? Because that's trying to figure out what he means. I mean, for me personally, I know that I have protection on the other side. I have my dog, and she will meet me there. I mean, I don't really understand questions.
I'd say when it comes to spirits, I don't think they're. You could probably just walk down the road and catch spirits on the side of the street. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
that when it comes to like spirits being at, let's say, a house location, you could be having more than one spirit showing up, especially if they know that you could sense it. You know they're there, or you're talking, or they're just trying to come through your devices or whatever. But
Oh.
most of the time, you can literally just walk down the road and there'll be a spirit. So I mean,
Now I understand the question.
what's up?
Oh, okay. So this story, I really hope this is what you're meaning. He said guide that showed you around. So when we were doing our investigation at the jail, we had a full blown he had a full blown conversation with the spirit, and it led us up to the third floor on the sheriff's side to the monument up there, and it was like amazing.
It was amazing because it held a full blown conversation with us. That monument. I asked Linda, okay, what does it mean? What does it mean by monument? Linda's like, oh yeah, let's go upstairs. So we were all somehow intertwined and connected with communicating with each other to go upstairs. And then it described L, tried, Lincoln. Pretty much it didn't really say Lincoln, but it said L tried. and it talked about keys multiple times inside of a jail. So to me, with my ex or like my background and working in the prison system, keys was like an automatic thing that's known for like to be called by the prisoners. It's like I need keys. What give me keys, whatever. So it definitely like the word keys doesn't come around a whole lot in most places. So I could say that that's definitely like this location's like spirit word, or like this is like the number one word that probably gets mentioned. I think it happened multiple times.
It did.
We got asked about keys multiple times, but it correlates with the place where you're at. So I just think it's crazy that we got the word keys multiple times. And then of course we got led up to that monument where we held a full enough conversation for the spirit to show us what it was talking about.
Yeah. So I personally have felt. So he wants to know if you've ever felt like a spirit leads you around. So for me personally, at the jail, I have felt a little tug on my shirt when they wanted me to follow them to a different room. So like Adam, he would tug on the bottom of my shirt and lead me to the chair room, as I call it, where he sits and watches the fire trucks when they get turned out.
Yeah, me.
So have you ever felt anybody like lead you to any place?
I would have to say it's what am I thinking here? I've had times where I'd say it was a long time ago. Like my brother and I were ghost hunting at Tillot's, and there was a time where we just kept getting drawn towards the woods. Like if we took the trail up Tillot's and just go straight back, there's like a wooded area back there. We got dragged over there, and during an EVP that I was making on my flip phone at the time, yes, I'm saying flip phone. This is how long ago it was. I recorded a voice recording on my flip phone, and um, something happened, and the phone just turned completely off. And then my brother captured a really prominent orb with an evil face in it. It kind of looks like a baby's face, and an orb on the tree line there. But when I went to turn my phone back on, I got like what sounded like something had swallowed my phone or threw it in a pool of water the moment it shut off. So this was a long time ago. This is obviously we were just like we weren't filming an actual video when that was happening. It was just something we went up for as high schoolers and did. But yeah, I would say we got drawn towards the wooded area the most. I feel like there's definitely like a spirit back there. It could be a hill, the Hookman or whatever, but because that story does involve a Hookman serial killer.
Sorry about that. I was making sure that we were good to keep going because we're still getting questions, so we are good to keep going. For a little bit longer, if you so wish. If not, we can go ahead and end it.
I think I'm good, unless you have anything else you would like to say.
I don't. Yes.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Since I have. Yes. Oh, so Anthony Lewis said that he said yes. Since I have the gift, these are a few things that he's come across in his life. So yeah, again, everybody, my name is Linda, and this is Haunted Memoirs, and tonight's guest was Kevin, aka The Mizzle. And you guys, here on KT, I will upload it in sections, only because it is over an hour long, and it won't let me post it an hour long. So it'll be in sections, but it'll all be in order, I promise. You can find him on YouTube and Facebook. So
YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I stream on Kick. KICK.com. Same name, Demizzle. But yeah, DUHMIZLE. Thank you for having me on the show.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, not a problem, and thank you for coming on. All right. So again, guys, thank you for joining, and I will see you next week. I don't know the locations just yet, but you never know with me. And then on May 9th, we have Amanda with Murderous Alchemy coming on. So thanks, guys. Have a good night.